Hello you wonderful people, and welcome to Hilltop Farm again. We've come up here this afternoon, beautiful day, and what we're going to do is candle the goose eggs. We're going to start a string of frizzle eggs. We've got 20 to start in the incubator today, and you can have a quick look at the ducklings as well, see how they're growing. And they are growing, believe me. Oh, and we do also have some mallard eggs, called duck eggs, that we're going to candle, and they're due in what, 7-8 weeks time?
They stop turning on Thursday, and then they're due 3 days after that.
Okay. Right, okay, yeah, so
Sunday-ish.
yeah, so we got 20 or so eggs for we're going to candle, which are June next Sunday, week Sunday, so about this Sunday, about 6-7 days time. There's a goose egg. So I think it's just over a week.
Yeah, so that's looking good.
Yeah, there's I'm not sure if you can see that on the camera, but there is
quite a few veins and a big air sac.
Yeah, you see the air sac, which is at the top of the egg. You can't really see that on the camera. There, where it's bright yellow, that's the air sac. Number 2. Yeah. See if you can see any of that on the camera. Job to say. I'm not sure if you can see the little black dot there. That's the start of.
It's the embryo.
There's 8 goose eggs here to candle, so we'll quickly run through them. There it is again. And there's, not sure you can see the air sac. There.
We've also got currently Mother Goose sat on 15 eggs in her house, so
2 geese.
2 geese sharing, that's a good one.
Yeah, good embryo on that one for swinging
Loads
around.
of veins as well.
5. Oh, that one's
Pretty empty.
pretty empty. That one's, I would say, glowing like a light bulb. That is definitely not fertile.
Right, we'll keep it in for another week.
Number 6. Yeah, there's
That
definitely an embryo in that one.
You probably can't see it on the camera, but you can actually see the embryo moving, which is quite cool.
Number 7. Yeah, there's the embryo. If I swing it around to the camera, there it is there, that little black dot. And that one's got an embryo in there as well.
So that's 7 out of 8.
There's our next incubator. Now, we just bought this incubator the other day, picked it up Saturday, a couple of days ago. So we come in today, plugged it in, warmed it up, didn't take long at all, and now we've got 20 bantam eggs in there. Right, so this is our new incubator, and comes with a humidity pump, which is the first one that we've got with a humidity pump. So they do say they're quite good. It's a Brinsley Octagon 20, and there's a 20 bantam eggs that we've put in. They're going in today, so 21 days, 22 days, and hopefully, well, 7 days time we'll candle them and see if they're like fertile.
That's frizzle and millflower pecan lanterns.
Moving on to our next incubator. I think we're just these obviously are mallard cool duck eggs, and there's less than a week for them to hatch. So what we'll do, I think we'll just candle a couple and just see what they look like. So take a random egg. There's nothing in that.
Right, take it out.
So
we need to do all of them. Yeah.
Well, not with a week to go, I wouldn't say. No, there's nothing. No. So the bottom line is those 20 mallard eggs, cool duck eggs, are there. Just candled them, and they haven't developed. So we take them out of the incubator. We will not be hatching any of them. There's a saying: never count your chicks before they hatch. So that's the reality of it. So unfortunately they didn't develop. I don't know why, but we move on.
This is how much the ducklings have grown, and not so much on this one, but the others you can see they've started growing their adult feathers. So it'll only be maybe 2 or 3 weeks before these guys can move to the creche, and then they can have some outside space as well, but they are very cute. And we've got 13 of them.
After thinking about the disappointment with those duck eggs, thinking about it, the last set of eggs that we had in that incubator were bantam eggs, and at one point, charming. Yeah, at one point we transferred the eggs from one incubator to another to get those mallard ones in. We put them in the bantam eggs in an incubator which was manual rocking, but we were stopping that process, so they were like 3 days to hatch, and none of them hatched either. So it seems to be pointing towards that incubator, and now I'm a little bit skeptical whether to use it again or not. Disappointed. Yeah, I don't know whether to or not. For the time being I won't, but I may later in the year put sort of like half a dozen eggs in it and see if it works. If not, I'm just gonna have to bin it. Too much time and eggs being wasted. So we move on, and now I'm just driving the tractor over to my game cover, where I'm going to plant some wheat and do the top half of the game cover, where then I'll later in the year, August, just harvest it for the straw. So let's see that. So there's my little seed trolley. That was saying in a previous video where I did me sunflowers, dwarf sunflowers. Now on this one I've got wheat, so what I'm going to do, it's a long process: walk up, walk back down, walk up, walk back down, walk up, walk back down. Now I've only got to go to about here, that tram line, and the rest of that side is the sunflowers. So, which I can see a pheasant. Now, to grow wheat, apparently it's the best time to grow it is sow it between September and October. But obviously you can grow it in the spring, plant it March, but I think it's best to be doing it in the winter. But we'll give it a go, try it, see how it goes. Like I say, I'm not there really after the grain at the end of the crop. Is really the straw. So anyway, let's see what happens.
5 years later.
Right, that didn't take that long. Now I'm going to run over it with the chain arrow. I've got between the two tractor lines empty, and I've got some mustard seed that I planted last year, but over that side, because I've made this a lot bigger. So I might put the mustard seed in between them two. Do that this week. But we have been forecast some rain tomorrow or Thursday, I don't fucking know. Anyway, we have forecast some rain showers, so if I can get it in before that, that'd be great. Otherwise, if it gets wet, it's a nightmare to drive over. Right, let's start the beast up.